There's a stranger in my bed. There's a pounding in my head. Bottles all over the room. Some strippers' clothes are in the pool. I smell like a mini bar. DJ's passed out in the yard. Barbie's on the barbecue. Is this a hickey or a brew? Pleasures of last night. Running up online. I'm screwed.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Balanced Druid series. I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to release the latest video, but I took a break for Christmas and New Year's, but now that I'm finally back at home, it's time for me to give you guys what you've been waiting for, I guess. The Balanced Druid rotation for 4.3. But first, to start off this episode, I'm going to do a small competition. The prize is a 60-day time card, provided to me by elitekeys.com, free, to give away to you guys. To enter, it's simple. Simply leave a comment down below and you'll be in the running to win. But make sure you're subscribed. Only subscribers will be in the running for this free time card. Good luck, guys. Alright, let's get this show on the road. First things first, your dots are definitely the most important thing in your rotation. The way you wish to apply these is Insect Swarm first, followed directly by Moonfire. Now, for the first minute or so, you'll be able to reapply them, one after the other, quite smoothly. But as soon as you hit Solar Eclipse, this will change most likely, as you'll need to apply Sunfire instantly before doing anything else. Sunfire needs to be applied instantly when into an Eclipse state. And also, once again, just before you leave it, whether it's needed or not. Sunfire does a lot more damage than Moonfire, and it's better to have ticking. Now, when you hit Lunar Eclipse, do not apply Moonfire instantly, unless it's required, as it will override Sunfire, and you don't want this happening. But make sure you apply Moonfire before Lunar Eclipse fades, as you do want the haste bonus you gain from it. Star Search, very simple, use it whenever it's available, but do not use it when you're about to enter Lunar Eclipse, especially if it's an instant proc. If you have only a few moments till you reach the Eclipse state, just wait and use it off the bat once you hit Lunar Eclipse, as it does do a lot more damage in Lunar Eclipse. Now, the next part is quite simple, but I'm sure you know this already. Starfire when heading to Solar Eclipse, and Wrath when heading to Lunar Eclipse. Quite simple. But make sure you're switching as soon as possible to the opposite as soon as you hit the Eclipse to maximise DPS output. Now, the cooldowns. Starfall is used quite the same as Star Search, but use it as soon as possible, but if you're to enter a Lunar Eclipse, just wait for those extra few seconds. Also, if you know an ad phase is about to begin, say less than 30 seconds, call it off until then, as the damage is a lot higher when there is more targets. Your Trents actually do a decent amount of damage, and it's best to pop them whenever you can, but if you know Hero or Bloodlust is coming up soon, save them for that, as they do a lot more damage with the boost. If you don't know when Hero or Bloodlust is coming, you will be wasting a lot of DPS. On the move. While moving, do not spam Moonfire / Sunfire, as this is really not a great DPS boost. Also, it can remove Eclipse dots, which do a lot more damage than the spam anyway. Make sure you're planting mushrooms. Set up a keybind so you don't have to click your bars, then the ground, and exploding them as you go. Also, exploding them while in the Solar Eclipse state will give you that little bit of extra damage you want, so if you can hold off to them, do so. AoE DPS. For AoE DPS, I see a lot of boomkins casting Hurricane. Big no, guys. You want to be planting mushrooms and exploding them ASAP. Also, dotting all targets with Insect Swarm and Moonfire. Something like Tidy Plates will really help you with this, as it shows the dots that you have on the target and how long till they expire. Also, Starfall is great here.